Oh, my
God, I
hair's
love
a
the
mess.
echo. Go ahead,
Hey,
Chandler. What
everybody,
did you
welcome
What
back
did you
to
want
the...
to say?
What were
I
you
said
going
my
to say?
hair is a mess. I literally
Hey,
just took a
everybody.
shower.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Experience Podcast. I'm joined by Daniel Silverstein, of course, the host. William Chandler Clemens, the Chandler is in the air quotes, and of course, Blake White. So today, guys, we have an interesting docket to talk about. And Daniel, you know what it is. What did you want to ask William?
This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
And someone else.
And of course,
And
William
someone else.
Chandler Clemens and Tanner DeBate.
And it's me. I'm also here.
Other someone else's. Yeah.
The most famous guest.
I don't think you're top five, but okay. Sure, Chandler.
That was
You.
that was sarcastic. That was sarcastic, Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel, top 5 guests, go.
All right.
Be honest. Don't do any like BS.
Are we talking like Daniel's personal opinion or just like
Yes,
pure
I want
numbers,
Daniel's
you know?
personal opinion on the guest
Oh,
that he had the
boy.
most fun with.
Yeah. Let me see. Why don't you guys talk about something else, and I'll not do that.
Well, while Daniel does that, I'd like to bring this up. I hope you guys are having a great time. I think this episode is going out on the Christmas, probably. Christmas Eve.
It's around
maybe?
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah,
This is the
around
Christmas
Christmas.
episode. So,
I
Merry
feel
Christmas
honored.
to everyone. Merry Kwanzaa if you celebrate that, and Happy Hanukkah to all the people that celebrate Hanukkah. So yeah,
Yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone. This is a very special Christmas episode. To get in the theme, we're gonna make it Christmassy. I got a couple spicy Christmas questions.
Spicy Christmas questions. Those are 3 words I never thought would be put together. It's very intriguing.
Yeah, the first spicy Christmas question was, Daniel, what are your top 5 favorite guests on the show?
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, you
uh,
seemed a little too prepared to ask that question. So, have you been thinking, Daniel?
I have not. I've been working on podcast stuff, of course,
Uh,
because
Yeah.
I do all the work here. I got to write the description and the thing. It's a
You
whole
have to do
thing.
that right now.
So much work goes into this.
There's a lot of stuff in the back end. Let me tell you.
All right.
We
Guys,
actually haven't. This might have been the biggest gap. We haven't recorded in a long time.
Yeah.
The last time was like 2.5 weeks ago. Right, something like that. We took a little break. I knew you guys would be busy, so we're squeezing some stuff in now. So forgive Tanner if he's a little rusty, and of course Chandler's never rusty.
He's always on.
He's always on.
Of course.
Let's go to the second spicy Christmas.
All right, the second spicy Christmas question, and I'm going to direct this at Blake, and we can go around the table, metaphorically. What's the best or worst
Virtual
Christmas
table.
present you've ever received? Or actually, let's just do worst. Maybe that's not interesting. Maybe it's like box. Yeah. If you want to answer that, Blake, what do you think?
that's a good question. I don't know. I can't think of what my personal worst Christmas present given to me is. However, I can't think of the worst Christmas present I've given, which
Yeah.
which kind of fits. No, I just remember being in elementary school and trying to get presents for like my whole family, and I guess I thought my cousin, who was like 2 years younger than me, was a whole lot younger than she actually was. So pretty sure I gave her like some sort of little baby like CD sing along, even though she was like in 3rd grade, and did not realize it for a couple of years. And I like thought back and realized how stupid that was. But in terms of my own gifts, I don't know. You can come back to me, I guess.
No, that's fine. I can ask another spicy. Thank you for your honest answer. I'm going to ask Daniel another spicy Christmas question. Daniel, name something about Christmas that most people like, but you dislike.
Uh,
Be honest. This is honest. This is spicy Christmas honesty.
Let's see. Things that what do people like about Christmas? I would say,
Consumerism?
huh?
Consumerism, I guess.
I would say stores being closed. I have places to go, okay?
On Christmas?
Yeah, let's keep things open.
I have an honest question. Wait, does your family celebrate Christmas?
No,
They don't, really.
which is why I have places to go.
Wait, I thought your dad was white.
And that means he celebrates Christmas? Tanner, careful.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
be
wait,
careful.
Tanner, come on.
Silverstein. Wait,
Yeah.
it all makes sense now.
Tanner, we've known each other 4 years, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, wait, are you actually? So you celebrate Hanukkah?
Yes,
Shabbat Shalom, man.
that's something else, but sure. I appreciate it.
An
Oh,
attempt
wow,
was
okay.
made.
I told that didn't click until just now. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, like I don't know how to answer your question.
I didn't think
I'm not a
about
big fan of decorations in general. You know, it's like that's money down the drain. Okay, what are you doing with it?
Evident by your pure white
I
wall
mean,
behind
okay,
you.
yes, I've gotten plenty of complaints about this,
Yeah.
but I don't know what to put up or if I can put things up.
Christmas decorations.
Just put up a single sheet of paper with the Experience Podcast logo on it.
Like a little, yeah,
Yeah, just one
Yes.
little
Fans
square.
want. It's what the fans want.
of course. Yeah,
All right,
Tan, ask
Chandler,
someone else a question.
Yeah, Chandler, this one's a good one for you. What holiday movie
Alright.
or special do you watch over and over again?
Holiday movie or special do I watch over? I wouldn't say I watch any of them over and over again. However, probably the one that I've seen the most is Elf. And the only reason that is because when I was a kid, there was always a tradition of my older sister, me and all my little siblings would go in there and wait for my parents to like get everything ready downstairs. Because we wake up at like 4 in the morning because we'd be too excited.
Wait,
So-
hold on. Your parents get everything ready?
Well, they're just like
Your
preparing.
parents? What?
No. They're just preparing the space for everything that Santa brought. You know, they're not
okay.
doing. They're just making sure everything looks right. Because Santa's
Okay.
in a rush. He doesn't always organize everything very
Yeah,
well.
he's not the best. He's a little messy.
Yeah. So
He
they're
kind of
they're
just throws
keeping it right.
everything into a sled, into the back of
Yeah,
his sleigh.
exactly.
There's no
It's like
filing
it's all
there.
there, but they want to make sure it's presented well. Anyway, so while we're waiting for that, I'm sorry to have background noises. There's people yelling around the house.
Bring him on.
While we're waiting on them to be ready for like literally like hours, the only thing we had to do that would like tide us over is we would watch Elf. I think sometimes we watched it multiple times just because it's the like only movie that was on my sister's computer. That happened like multiple years in a row, and then we also just watch it at a normal time. So I've seen it too many times. Probably my favorite Christmas movie would be something like The Polar Express. I really like The Polar Express.
Yeah, I agree with you there. How every character is Tom Hanks. Mocap Tom Hanks.
Exactly.
He's literally every single character. He is the main character, which is named Hero Boy, I think, according to the credits. He's also the hobo, and he's also the train conductor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Really
Tom
everything.
Hanks the movie.
Exactly, it's a Tom Hanks.
Tom
feature.
Hanks A Christmas Story.
So Daniel, what's your favorite? I got a spicy Hanukkah question for you then.
Okay.
Which candle on the menorah?
Yeah, maybe we should skip this one. Let's just go to the next one.
What?
That clearly wasn't going anywhere good.
What was your favorite gift you got from Hanukkah?
Did I get gifts? I didn't really get gifts. I did get a bad gift from someone this year. And I'm not going to say who it is.
Can you
Huh?
type it in the chat?
I'll say it later. But basically, I mean, you can figure out who it is. But they gave me this little jar from the dollar store, and it's got you type something in chat. And it's got little like shards of paper, right? That are supposed to be like snowflakes or whatever, right? Tanner, got little shards of snowflakes, and this stuff it's like sand. It gets everywhere. I mean, as soon as, and there's like, cause there's chocolate inside, and so I take out the chocolate, but I have to wipe it off, and it's all over my table. It's really a mess, guys.
Unfortunate.
The person that got this, like, just definitely hates me because, like, it's all over my carpet.
Did they mail it to you?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Hmm.
Okay, wait. Is it?
May I talk about the worst Christmas gift that I've ever gotten? So
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
think, it was from my sister's boyfriend this year, actually. I got COVID again.
Ah,
Again?
Again, yes, again. This is the second time that I
round
have had
two.
COVID this year. Round
So-
two.
Is he staying with you guys and you're sick right now, kind of deal? Or
No,
what's going on?
so what happened is I came home after the school year ended to here, and my sister's boyfriend would just kind of come over all the time, which, I mean, that's her prerogative, I guess. So they were just fine with it because like he wasn't going anywhere. So we were like, I guess they were like, if they're both being safe, then like, what's the problem here? But obviously something went wrong because he got it, he spread it to my sister spread it to me, and yeah. Thankfully, no one else in my family has really had it because we've been very safe. I've been locked up in my room for a few days, but yeah, I got it again.
How do you feel the second time around? Worse?
I
Or
actually better. Like it wasn't as severe this time, I don't think. First
are you on like
time,
the tail end of it?
yeah, I got it like about a week ago, something like that. So, and my symptoms were never as bad as they were the first time. The only difference is this time I lost my sense of taste and smell quite a bit. Last time that didn't happen, so that's been very weird. But other than that, it's been fine.
I'm sorry to hear that. Get well soon, Chandler.
I appreciate it.
My Christmas wish is for you to feel better.
Oh, thank you, Tanner. My Christmas wish is that Tanner has a good
Another
Christmas.
Christmas wish? Because I don't want to waste my Christmas wish on you, but so can you use your Christmas wish to get
Well, guys.
I wish that you would get 2 more Christmas wishes.
Well,
Thank you.
we don't
And the
have
only
to use
condition is you have
Christmas.
to use one of them on me again.
Chandler, we don't have to use Christmas gifts. Wishes. We're actually starting a GoFundMe. The Get Chandler Well GoFundMe.
Yeah, great
The
time.
link will be in the podcast description, guys. We're trying to get to $10, so Chandler can,
$10 so I can.
so we can get Chandler a nice gift.
Yes.
So we just need 10 people to donate $1. Again, the link will be in the description. Blake is managing that.
Blake, you're managing that?
Yeah, do I need to set up the GoFundMe right now?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll have a GoFundMe for Chandler. Actually, yeah, do that. Blake will
Okay.
set that up.
Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna like.
Yeah,
fully
Daniel,
plug
can
in
you use
my
one of your
headphones.
Hanukkah wishes to donate to Chandler? To GoFundMe?
I don't know if it's a Hanukkah wish, but
You not get? I thought you get 7 Hanukkah wishes.
do you? Do you get?
Much better.
You get a Christmas wish, at least. That's how my family celebrates.
Why do you get a Christmas wish?
Well, when you blow out the Christmas cake. Christmas. Oh, Christmas you guys celebrate.
How do you choose who gets to blow out the candles on the Christmas cake?
It alternates.
Oh, it's
it
always
rotates.
Tanner.
Oh, it rotates. Yeah, the first 3 years, it was me and my brother kind of fighting for the Christmas wish. Then it's like, oh, well, the wish is probably not going to come. Like, just
So you have a
Go
Christmas cake, Tanner.
Christmas cake, yes.
What's it made out of? It could be any cake.
What do you mean? It's like just a vanilla cake.
So why is it a Christmas cake?
Because it says Merry Christmas on it.
Oh, okay. And that makes it a Christmas cake.
But yeah, what other kind of cake would it be?
And there's one candle in the middle.
Well,
Is that
it's kind of like it's a little bit more of a decorative candle. It's it's
okay?
not like a birthday candle. It's like
Mhm.
a Christmas themed, like tree candle, almost like.
Fancy candy.
You guys don't do that? Christmas cake? Seriously?
Anyone?
No, I
Daniel.
can't say that we do that.
You don't do that?
I've never heard of that before, Tanner.
Okay, well, good Christmas wishes to me because you guys obviously aren't using them.
You gotta give
Please
your
give-
happy birthday wishes to Jesus himself.
Well, that's what I do on my birthday, but on Christmas, that's when it's time for the Christmas wishes, and it's all about
From the Christmas cake.
From the
Yes.
Christmas cake,
Christmas cake
specifically.
infuse your wishes with power.
So you already used your Christmas wish this year, though. So is it
Well,
too
I haven't-
early to use it?
That's
It
true.
is
You're a
true.
week early.
Literally, yeah, 9 days early. So maybe Chandler's gonna get better, and I'm just gonna waste a Christmas wish, or if Chandler
Or
gives
it
me
didn't
two
really
Christmas
count.
wishes back.
I'll give you. This is like it's like a loan situation.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay you back with interest your Christmas wishes that I've been
Thank you.
that I've been.
I want 1.15 Christmas wishes.
That's steep
Interest for
interest
next
rate.
year. Yeah, in 6 years, can you pay me two Christmas wishes?
Yeah, it all just
We do
depends on when I decide to pay it back. How much wish interest I've accrued.
I want
Wish interest, if you will.
15% APR.
All right.
Tanner's showing off. He passed his finance class. He's
Yeah. Stefan didn't, econ or ISYE 3025. You guys have to take that, right? Don't all players have to take that?
Tanner. You're on your own island this episode.
I
So.
don't know what you're talking about.
ISYE 3025.
No, I don't have to take that.
Wait, Chandler, you're aerospace. Blake, are you mechanical?
No, I'm civil.
You've asked
I'm
that several
I'm
times.
aerospace.
and we've
Yeah, I
answered
said
that several times.
Chandler's aero. Daniel, you didn't have to take it?
No.
That's weird. So Annabelle, my girlfriend, and Stefan, and I have all taken it. I thought it was an engineering. It's like engineering economy or whatever.
Oh wait, I might have gotten out of that with an AP course.
Yeah, me too.
It was not
Okay.
required for me.
Okay, then I don't know. But yeah, so Stefan got a B in that. So that was his only B at Tech so far. It was a stupid ISYE engineering economy 1 hour credit class.
Does he consider dropping out?
Of Tech, yeah. He went from a 4.0 GPA to a 3.97.
Oh, tragic.
That'll be it. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. He's got a life of delinquency ahead of him.
Mm-hmm. No hope left.
So Daniel, I've given you enough time. Top 5 guests, go. Top 3, I'll make it easy.
I gotta remember the guests. Let me see. Let me pull up a list here.
You have
I
not
can't
allowed
you
yet.
been
so much
doing?
time. What have you been like? Literally, I can't even ask you spicy Christmas questions.
I've
He's
been
too busy thinking about what a Christmas cake is.
running the show. Okay.
How are you running the show?
Running the show. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, I don't know. I would say, 1 through 5 is probably Blake. Just
Yeah.
each one.
It's all
Yeah. It's all Blake.
Mhm. My
Uh,
5 appearances as a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In no
Understandable.
particular order.
Yeah.
Your best episode is still Old Women with Sticks, and I will stand by that.
That was
That's your best episode.
I got to go back and listen to that one because
it's
you can really get lost in that one.
it's a good one. I got to get back on this show with Dan again.
Tanner, what are you sending here?
Oh, I'm scared.
Tanner, that's a random link. Can you resend it? Because
Yeah. Try this one.
okay,
Guys, it's just a Christmas cake. It's existing, and it's
all right. So for our listeners,
It really is a
Tanner
Christmas cake.
Tanner is sending us a link to a Christmas cake.
Christmas cake.
And Chandler, could you please read the title of the website for us?
Simple Christmas cake. Oh, it's Mom Loves Baking. The white velvet
Okay.
buttermilk cake topped with the delightful cream cheese frosting and garnished with rosemary and cranberries. Perfect for the holiday dessert table.
Now, Tanner, you always have the same cake. Is that correct?
Every Christmas we have a Christmas cake. Yeah.
Is it always that one? Is it always a white
Velvet.
velvet?
Vanilla is easy. You can just buy easy to make, and everyone likes it. Or
But
I
the
guess
cranberries?
kids. My parents have tried like, oh, this year let's do something different for the Christmas cake. Let's go a little bit more elaborate, like what you see.
I just want to talk about this. I don't know why I find this so amusing. I'm scrolling through the recipe. There's like multiple pictures of like the same mom, like making the cake, and then dead in the middle with no explanation, there's just a different mom entirely wearing a different outfit
Brown hair? Is it the brown
with
hair?
like
No, those are the cookies,
cookies
though, right?
and cookies. Those are not. That's not.
They-
That's
Chandler,
not the cake.
They only had Mom A for 4 hours that day to shoot it. She had to go. They didn't want to pay her for another hour, so they just
They
took
just
one of
had
those
to
camera
get some other.
one of the
some-
camera operators who isn't in the union. They were like, just stand there, and she was like, all right.
Guys, I've been looking into the lore of this Christmas cake mom. If you scroll down even further, you can see the black-haired mom with a photographer, and it says a behind-the-scenes photo and a shout-out to my friend and talented photographer Jennifer Scott. And if you look at Jennifer Scott in this photo, you can see she's got an Atlanta United shirt on. This must mean one of two things. These photos were taken in Atlanta because she's an Atlanta United fan, or she just has an Atlanta United t-shirt.
Really
That was a
diving
good catch.
deep into the mom loves
Thank you.
baking lore here.
Tanner, I don't know how you got that.
Mom is baking lore. Add it to the lore. Yeah. Daniel, I got a real important question for you.
Can't imagine it is. Go ahead.
The true meaning of Christmas in your words.
The true meaning of Christmas?
I want a true meaning of Christmas, like DBQ, document
Well,
based.
The answer of that is
You're pulling that back
consumerism.
from A push, buddy. Yeesh.
That one is consumerism. Look,
Yeah.
this is a controversial take, but giving gifts, waste of time, right?
Yeah.
Why am I spending money to buy Chandler something, and Chandler is spending money to buy me something, and neither of us is going to like what we get each other?
So you're saying just buy for yourself?
Just give Chandler the money. Yeah, or buy for yourself. Chandler, here.
I agree that money should be a more acceptable Christmas gift. Like, more socially acceptable. I think that because you can get whatever you want. I am giving you the freedom
It's a blank check.
to do
Yeah.
whatever you want.
I like that. It's like for the gift of Christmas, I'm giving you economic, financial freedom.
Exactly.
There you go.
And is that not the most lovely thing of all?
Exactly.
No, but I think big consumerism has gotten in the way of that, and
Well,
has kind of
obviously.
steered the public view to kind of hate these blank check kind of gifts.
I mean, that's just capitalism in general, but I guess
Yes.
Christmas brings it out.
Well, yeah, it's good for the economy. That's what the buying gifts. It's good for the economy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel, have you thought of those five least favorite guests?
Oh, least favorite guess?
Oh.
Oh, so this one's easy. You don't need.
This one's easy. Okay, I will say one of them is on this episode.
Is it Chandler?
I'm kidding.
You'll never know.
Figure it out.
I wonder who it could be.
That's Blake. Okay, so
Top three guests. Daniel, this isn't hard. Who's your favorite
I'm
people?
not
that
going to
you
pick
think-
my top three guests.
It's like picking your favorite children, Kenner. You can't.
Exactly. There have been a lot of guests. It's not exactly
Yeah, it's
easy
not.
to just.
It's not
Oh,
like that because you have some favorite friends.
I would probably say those girls that Tanner and Connor brought on that one time. They make top 10.
never seen again.
Oh God.
That's the only episode I wasn't on. That was an
42.
episode. I will say, and Blake is going to like this or hate this, but we have new podcast questions.
Oh
No way.
They're brand new. There's several that haven't been asked. I asked some of them on last week's episode,
Are
but
they Christmas themed?
they are not Christmas themed.
Do Do you hate
Are they
Christmas?
supposed
We've already
be?
gotten through the spicy Christmas question.
We got
now
through
we
this
got to get
Christmas
back to the
segment.
regular content.
The Christmas this is an
is what
evergreen
people want.
podcast. Yeah, most people will probably listen. I don't know. Maybe after the episode. So while Blake pulls that up, Chandler will tell us what his Christmas plans are.
What my Christmas plans are: stay inside until my quarantine is up. And
Well, by then it should be done, right?
Well, by Christmas, yes, it should be done for all of us because like it was kind of staggered who tested positive when. So like I don't think everyone gets out until the 22nd or something, but at that point we're all planning on staying home and just having Christmas anyway, so it's like
With your
we're not
sister's
going
boyfriend.
anywhere.
Is that correct?
Yeah, totally. That's going to happen.
And Chandler, are you planning on getting it a third time?
Well, no. However, I'm not ruling it out at this point.
Chandler is the vaccine at this point.
Do you
because-
think-
I am the vaccine. If I'm not like at least kind of immune by now, I'm gonna be upset.
Would you consider yourself a virus magnet?
I would not consider myself a virus magnet. I would consider myself a sickness magnet. When I was when I was a kid, I got sick all the time. Like literally like once a month I would get sick. And the only reason I don't still get sick is because I take antibiotics literally every day. So I don't die immediately.
Are your parents mad at your sister's boyfriend? Are they like, he can't come to the house anymore? Christmas is ruined.
No, I don't think so.
Is that how they speak, Tanner?
What?
Is that how
I
they
don't
speak?
know. I was no
because he's truly baffled at where he could have gotten it. Like I don't think he knows like he's like there's no feasible place I could have gotten it from. So it wasn't like he was being irresponsible.
Are they also college aged?
She's like gonna graduate very soon. I don't know how medical school works, so I don't know like how much longer she has, but he is out of college at this point.
Okay.
She's
graduating medical school?
So he does like plain things like management or something, and then my sister is in medical school, but I don't remember how much longer she has.
Well, maybe at the end of this you can leverage your aerospace engineering degree and see if you can get a job at his company. Say you owe me.
You owe me. You've
owe
done this to me for the second time. This is the third time I've isolated myself this year because when I came back from GTL in March when they sent everyone home, I isolated for 2 weeks to make like just in case I had it. So this is the third that I am going to have spent 6 weeks in quarantine by the end of this year.
6
is
out of
fantastic.
52 weeks. That kind of sucks.
I feel like Chandler is very adept to handle it, though.
Oh, like I'm fine. Like don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, I'm not complaining about it. It's just funny. Like me out of all people, I'm like pretty introverted. I don't mind just like playing video games for
That's
a
what I'm
couple
saying.
weeks. Like it's fine. I'm not.
You
upset
would
about
prefer that. You're like, please don't come in.
it. I won't say I would prefer it, but I certainly don't mind.
All right, Blake, go ahead.
All right, you've got a lot of new ones on here.
Yep, most of them are. I'm sure you hate them all.
Oh yeah.
But again, it's not easy to write them.
All right, Chandler, these are for you. Are paper clips just staples with commitment problems?
Absolutely, that is yes.
I love
Are,
it.
yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Tanner
Is
does
paper-
not like
Doesn't look impressed, no.
that. Tanner's like, I don't get it.
Stone face.
All right, is paper more glue than tree?
No, it's more tree, right?
No, there's more tree.
Are you sure?
You can't write
think
on
so.
glue. You can only write on tree.
Have you tried?
You are writing on glue. That's what paper is.
No, it's paper and glue, but it's more paper than glue. You know?
I mean, how did they make paper before like in the olden days?
They wrote on what, leather?
Didn't they just like? I don't think they had like a ton of glue. I think they
Papyrus?
just kind of squished whatever they had together, and
Alphonse,
they were
yeah.
like, "I guess this is paper." No.
That was a very philosophical question.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
All right.
Go ahead.
L or bean?
That's a threefer. That's
Yeah,
three.
there's three choices on that one.
I'm gonna go with the second L
Okay, good choice.
specifically.
You gotta explain why.
No.
Okay. I guess you don't.
For personal reasons, the second L.
Daniel, which one would you go with then?
I'm not at liberty to disclose that information.
Go ahead.
I think Alex said bean.
Alright, then I'm gonna have to go with L, just to be a contrarian. The first
The
L.
first L?
L.
Yeah, just to be a contrarian on this one.
I accept
Go against
that.
the flow. And I don't have to explain my reasoning, even though I just did.
You just asked Chandler to, so
You could.
Well, my reasoning is that it's just a contrarian. I want to be the
Okay,
the one that you
I
guys
see.
don't.
Okay, I see. That's fine. That's fair.
all right. Do you feel like you don't wash your towel often enough?
Yes,
I
I
mean,
don't. I probably don't. It
do
hangs
y'all
up
have
dry.
do y'all not have
by the
more
next
than one
day.
towel?
Yeah, you can alternate towels, and then
Yeah,
they each
like
get less
I feel
dirty.
like you should have more than one towel. You know,
Yes.
with the like if you're like the only exception to this is if you're a freshman, like flying in from halfway across the country and you don't have the space in your bag for more than one towel. But that's something you should remedy by buying another towel within like a week or two. Otherwise, you should definitely have more than one towel.
By the look on Daniel's face, I feel like he owns one towel. Am I
No, I
right?
own two. I own two.
He owns two.
I think two is the
Honestly-
minimum.
I need to get another one.
Yeah.
You can
But
rotate.
the problem is it won't match my set, so that's my kind of conundrum here. I'd have to get two new ones.
Yeah.
And now it's like
Is it
four
that
times.
big of a deal?
Huh?
Is it really that big of a deal? Where if it doesn't match the set?
People will comment, Tanner.
It's a very big deal, Tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like having
No
three
problem.
towels
Who's
is
coming
okay,
and
but
seeing
having
your towel?
four for one person,
Yeah, I know. It's like, what do I...
yeah.
Like 3 is like the Goldilocks number of towels.
Yes. 4, it feels like too many. It might be too much of a burden.
It's really a burden.
Washing all those towels, you like all the too much.
Well, can these towels be used as beach towels too? Like sometimes you just need a beach towel.
Oh, you never use a beach towel as an actual towel. Absolutely not.
Those are separate things, yeah. Those are completely
Okay,
separate towels.
okay. Then yeah.
Have you ever
3
tried drying off with a beach towel? It's like just
at the beach? I've
just
tried.
feels bad. It's not meant to like dry you off. It's meant to lay out on the sand. So like you try to dry off with it, and the water just kind of like it doesn't dry very well.
Do you have a personal vendetta against beach towels?
I don't have a problem with beach towels. I have a problem with trying to use beach towels as normal towels. That is my problem.
So,
Thank you.
is it... Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Daniel. Blake, next question, please.
All right. I'm confused by this one. So, weeping willow or white oak?
What does a white oak look like?
Big tree.
Big tree go. "Rrrr."
I think it's a big tree. Gonna look that up.
You'd be surprised, guys. White oak.
Was the goal of this question to make people look up trees?
Do y'all not know what a weeping willow? I know what a weeping willow looks like.
Yeah,
'cause weeping
I
willows are
understand.
very unique. White oak, I have no idea.
Weeping willows.
Oh,
make
it's
me think
these.
Florida.
I should have picked a more obscure one than white oak, honestly.
I like,
Yeah, white
white
oaks are
oak
very-
is not obscure enough. I feel like Weeping Willow has that aesthetic where it's like, welcome to the swamp. Where
Y'all
it
know what a
could be kind
crepe
of
myrtle
pretty.
is?
Yes.
What is?
Have
Crepe
one in my
myrtles are very
backyard.
pretty. Yeah, they're very pretty.
until they fall all into the pool and on the grass.
Yeah, that's the problem. I would say Weeping Willow.
All right. Our speed limit's not quite fast enough.
Well,
Sometime.
considering the recommendations, they're just recommendations, right?
Yeah,
I don't
there's, going faster than the speed limit, not a crime.
Wait, Tanner, roll that back.
You see, if you go faster than the speed limit and the cop pulls you over, you can just say no to the ticket.
Don't
Yeah.
consent. Yeah.
Yeah, he cannot give you a ticket without your consent.
No means no.
Speak up.
T- Tanner, how fast are you driving?
It's just a recommendation, as in, like, this is the speed limit, go this fast.
Tanner, what are you talking about?
Tanner, can you define speed limit?
I think I'm confusing myself.
All right, Tanner,
I know-
go ahead.
It's a suggestion in the same way that, let me think of an even more confusing metaphor.
Crosswalks are, in the same way that crosswalks are a suggestion?
Yes. You don't have to use it, but it kind of indicates what it should be or
No,
around.
Tanner,
you do
let me
have
give
to use them.
Let me give you a scenario, okay, Tanner? Okay? You're driving, okay? The speed limit is 35, and you are going 65, okay?
Yeah.
The policeman pulls you over.
Hold on, I don't like this because I would never go 65 and 35. That's out of character. And
But
second,
it's just a
I would-
recommendation.
well, if it's
65
yes, it's a
too slow. We're
recommendation,
going 80.
but it's a pretty
He's got
smart
places to
recommendation
be.
that I would follow within a certain range. You'd go 5 over, or if it's rainy and dark out. You know what I mean? Like, it's around that. So it's a suggestion in the same way that you can go, before a crosswalk in the street and jaywalk, or you can go behind a crosswalk in the street and jaywalk. You don't have to walk on you don't have to walk on the crosswalk. You don't have to.
You're saying that it's not.
I know
like
you have to for the law,
like
obviously,
a dead
but it's
even
like,
line, and then if you go one over, you're not immediately going to be pulled over. Is that what you're saying?
why are you talking about Sorry, it cut out.
So what you're talking about with speed limits is that, like, if you go 2 miles per hour over the speed limit, you're not going to get pulled over. That's what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Okay.
And most people aren't. Sometimes there's like asshole state patrol who will pull you over or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
it's a suggestion. You can go around that. This makes sense, guys. You can go. You guys have surely gone 5 over, even though the speed limit is 70.
Never.
Highways is 75. Right? It's like it's just okay. This is how much
Tanner's delinquent.
Yeah, Blake is a
I'm
responsible driver.
Lawbreaker.
I'm not a crook.
I think that most speed limits are reasonable. There are some that could be increased, but most are reasonable.
All right.
Next question.
All right. Under or armor?
They're just gonna go through fashion brands and ask us to pick one of the words in the name.
That's how this works. Have you not detected this pattern already?
Hold on.
I think.
I'm sorry my jokes are getting old, Tanner.
Wait, Daniel, did you make these?
How many
Daniel has
times have
made
I
all
said
of them?
I hate
I
all
thought
of them?
Blake made them. It seems like Blake went through his wardrobe and was like, Under Armour? I have those. LLB. Sounds like it's Blake's wardrobe.
Wow.
I didn't realize.
Okay.
I'll do
Blake, are you wearing Under Armour right now?
I'm not wearing Under Armour.
There you go. See, Tanner.
that. Fruit or
Next
bloom?
question.
Pain or Z? Pain.
Good try, Tanner.
Blue or jeans? Yeah, see, anyone can do it. You just take a compound word and split it up. These are some good questions, Daniel. Actually, come up with some better ones.
You really figured me out. I'm sorry. I'll
Yeah,
come up
and
with brand new jokes.
No, on the fly, not
Yeah,
jokes.
it's
Ask some
still.
questions.
We still got plenty more that Blake doesn't like.
Okay, Blake,
Yeah, we'll
ask
get there.
this one that's not choosing two names between a fashion brand and
Okay,
Daniels.
at least give an answer though, you know.
I'd say Armor. Armor sounds badass. Under is like under what? Underwear? I just made you say underwear. Exactly. You guys remember that joke
Classic
where you'd say
comedy.
look under there? So
And
we
my
would say-
jokes are bad?
Okay, this was a joke in like 5th grade. You say, look under there. Huh? Underwear. And you say, I just made you say underwear. You guys don't remember
We
doing
know what you're talking about.
that? Okay.
Gotcha.
It's the same with spell.
We're gonna cut this part out. We're gonna.
Thank you. This is needless fluff. Yes. Okay, next
All right,
question.
and
please.
play now. Okay. Are squirrels misunderstood?
No,
Yes.
demon creatures. They're
Let me
just
explain.
rats with fluffy tails.
I once saw this squirrel. He was actually, so we got a new fence, and the fence is kind of wide on the top, like it's got a board on the top. It's, but I don't know, kind of this width, like the width of my hand. And the squirrels like to run across it, like really fast, and it almost, we call it like the Daytona 500 Speedway, because it goes around our yard, and squirrels use it as a launch pad because there's some trees that they can get to, and they can jump to the neighbor's fence. And so, but the squirrels can race down because they're acrobats, you know, and they're about as wide as the board. But yeah, and I saw this one squirrel stop on it, and you're not supposed to stop on the freeway, so what is this guy doing? And instead of turning to face the trees, he turns to face our empty yard, facing, you know, our house. Like, what, dude, don't jump in our yard. Why would you do that? Jump in a tree, you're a squirrel. Obviously, I'm not understanding him. He starts, like, spinning his tail, like, twitching, spinning it. Like, it's going, and so that was a moment where I really did not understand. I've never seen a squirrel do this with its tail. I think maybe it was trying to size up the wind and trying to detect where the wind was going. Obviously,
You ever
there's
played
some...
Squirrel Racer, Tanner.
Dale Earnhardt Squirrel Jr. He's got a racing name. He's through and through.
All right.
So yeah,
Thanks,
I misunderstood the squirrel there. Blake?
Next question.
All right. Can Scrabble be played alone?
I think maybe for fun, for like personal, like, oh, let me see what I can do with these words. Let me challenge myself or see what I can do with these letters. Challenge myself.
think-
You know, it's like be a fun exercise if you want to
I
learn how to
think
spell.
technically yes, practically not really.
Yeah, it's
Although
like,
Katie likes to play Boggle by herself.
yeah, exactly.
While you're in the room,
Yes, exactly.
begging to play.
I have played a lot of Boggle with Katie, and I have won. We've played, I would say, probably 100 games of Boggle at this point. I have won once by 1 point.
Because she
Mind-boggling.
practices by herself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's just too good. She's too good at it.
Exactly.
Ugh. I've been getting better though. I'm improving my Boggle skills. Next
Really?
question.
See what we got here. This one's kind of open for interpretation. Are you a bathroom talker?
When I'm with my friends, you know, we'll go, like most people are like immediately dead silent, but you know, your friends.
How often
can
do you go to the
continue
bathroom with your friends, Tanner?
Well, if everyone's going to the bathroom, you continue conversation in the bathroom. You know, next thing, you know, one thing leads to another, and you're pissing in side by side urinals. It's
Okay.
crazy. It's magic. Electricity. It's in the air.
I'm glad it stopped bleeding anywhere else.
This is not ringing any bells with you guys.
I don't know. I don't feel like me and my friends need to pee always ever synchronizes, to be honest. I'm never in the bathroom with friends. If we're at a place and I need to pee, almost never are any of my friends also going to have to pee. Our schedules aren't aligned like that.
You need better.
Also, I
friends.
feel like conversations
Your friends
tend to
pee.
kind of pause.
If your friends don't choose to pee with you, they don't choose to be with you.
At least if you're I don't know. I just have very rarely found myself in this situation.
All I'm
And
saying
in the
is
situation, in the times I am in this situation, I don't really talk. So I guess I'm not a bathroom talker.
All right, right or wrong?
Daniel, you I'm just gonna say right because it's morally
Wrong.
correct.
Wrong.
It's better to be right than wrong.
That wrong. Where you're
That's
wrong.
wrong. No, you're wrong. It's better to be correct, is it not? When is it ever better to be wrong?
Nothing ever
Maybe-
means anything, Tanner. This is the Experience Podcast. Nothing
That
is
is
real.
true. Okay, maybe I'm looking too far into this. Daniel, you got one question. You got one, or Blake, ask me one more question. If
One
it's
more
a stupid
question.
one, I'm throwing my headset to the ground, much like Jeff Collins did in that one game. If you make me
Alright.
that angry, I will
All
not
right,
take
all right,
it.
all right, all right. Are you comfortable with your laugh?
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
I used to not be. I used to be self-conscious about it, but then I got over it.
I mean, yeah, I'm comfortable, and everyone I think maybe thinks about how their voice sounds to them, and like, do I really sound that bad? Do I sound that weird? You know, if I listen to myself like this, it's like, oh, I hate my voice. You know, it's like I sound so weird.
Yeah, it's
But
just
then
because you're
it's
not
like-
used to it.
You can't, yeah, exactly. It kind of filters that out. So it's like I don't usually listen to it, and I can't really change it. So why would I ever bother?
Yeah.
And I laugh a lot, and
You know,
most of the
live,
time-
laugh, love. As they
most
say.
of the time, if I'm laughing, maybe other people are laughing, so they're not laughing at my laugh. You know?
I
Or
feel
maybe
like
they're always laughing at the same time because they are laughing at your laugh.
they're trying to cover it up.
Maybe it's contagious. Hey Daniel, can we hear your laugh?
No.
This isn't a funny podcast. What do you think? Who do you think
Yeah,
you
it's
are?
not a
I feel like
comedy
Daniel never participates. He's not participating. Participate.
In
Laugh
what?
a little.
He deflects every question.
Exactly. Literally. Stop deflecting. Laugh for us.
Mystery man.
Now, Daniel, yeah, laugh for us, and we're gonna judge your laugh.
Oh, that's way too much pressure.
No, seriously, like, stop. Stop deflecting. Just go. And just try. it.
And that's the podcast. Anyone
Thank you,
else?
everybody, for listening, and please go donate to Chandler's GoFundMe. Use your Christmas wishes to donate $10.
Of course, again, the link will be in the description of the podcast. Blake is working on it, or he should have finished by now. He's had time.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, also, there'll be an OnlyFans for Chandler. He's going to open up a OnlyFans to raise
Oh,
money.
you know I am.
Well, while he's stuck in his room, he might as well.
I
earn some
mean, there's no, yeah. You gotta make it. You gotta make ends meet. No
Exactly.
shame. No shame.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.